We're going overtime here at the 2025 National Youth Sports Summit. Just wrapped up the panel on driving the game forward, media, data, and deals. Got Nick Busto, VP of Video Operations for SportsEngine. Nick, good to see you.
You too. Thanks for having me, Cory.
Full disclosure, obviously, SportsEngine, a LakePoint sports partner. A lot of talk today about the next evolution of melding video and media and everything that a youth sports parent is looking for. From your seat, what do you feel like is that next evolution and what you're hearing that sports fans and sports parents want to see?
Yeah, I think it's, yes, using a combination of kind of the evolution of technology, but as much as you can get kind of wrapped up in whether it's AI or kind of cutting edge technology, I think the core is you got to keep the focus of how can I improve the experience for the youth sports parent or the youth sports coach or the athlete or the operator, kind of whoever is that customer for you. How can you make that simpler? For me, it's how can you make it simpler and how can you make it more personalized, right? So making sure that we can get from a video perspective, we can get the content that you care about delivered to you faster. And whether that's long form in terms of live streams, whether that's highlights, but getting the content that you want to see faster to you.
I think a lot of times we have conversations about defragmentation that always seems to pop up in these kind of venues, but I think there's also a matter of just providing a really good product. So how do you kind of balance one over the other when you're trying to provide that best experience, and sometimes that may mean you got to add another app to your phone?
Totally. And I think it truly is, again, thinking about that soup to nuts experience, how can you improve it? And from a business perspective, there's always the old adage of when you have something missing, do you build it, do you buy it, or do you partner, build, buy, or partner? And I think for us, it's we have the benefit at SportsEngine with having a suite of tools. And so how can we leverage the tools that we already have in our ecosystem? How can we partner with other companies that are doing great things in the space that kind of fill a need that we have? And then if the right time or opportunity comes, then yeah, maybe there is true consolidation, but I think it's not the only way, and there's a lot of ways to improve that experience in the meantime as well.
SportsEngine obviously working with so many different venues. What do you hear from the venue perspective about what they're looking for as you guys are kind of thinking about that evolution of your offerings?
Yeah, I think from a venue perspective, it's a few things. It's one, transparent reporting, right? It's how are we doing? Constant feedback, right? And I think in any product, in a business relationship, that's a key piece of it. It's really taking over as much operational lift as you can. So whether making sure the cameras are in good shape, making sure that if they go down, we're there to be able to help them stay up. If we need to install more cameras for different sports, those types of things. So really, we try and always get it right the first time, right? But if it's not perfect immediately, how are we going to work together and have a partnership to be able to adapt that? And then the last part is kind of innovation, right? Like how are you helping us start to get to that next level and be on the cutting edge? Obviously, you guys do. I'm sitting here as an example, right? Do a great job in creating content, but how can we support the operations of our partners, support that storytelling, and really try and make their events bigger than they otherwise would be.
Well, Nick, great insights as always. Appreciate the time.
Thank you. Appreciate it, Cory.
We've got so much more coming your way from the 2025 National Youth Sports Summit.